5.8 dividing a polynomial by polynomial. So you have many terms divided by many terms, right? Many terms divided by many terms. Not one term, but we divide by many. So learning objective, divide the polynomial by polynomial. 2, apply polynomial division to geometry problem. You need the words here. Remember, we said which one is the divisor? The one here, right? And which one is the dividend?
The top.
This one here, right? And which one is the quotient?
The result.
The result, right? So let's go to the summary. We look at the summary, right? Do we have a summary here? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Which one is the divisor? That's the divisor, right? Which one is the dividend?
3983.
And which one is the quotient? Now, first, can we divide 26 goes to 3? No. 26 goes to 39. 39 divided by 6, how much?
1.
1. You put 1. And then you multiply. And then you put the negative side and you subtract. You get 13. And then bring down the 8. 138 divided by 6, what do you get? 5. 5 times 26, how much?
100.
And then you subtract. You get what? 8. And then you bring down the what? The 3. 83 divided by 26? 3. 3 times 26? 78. Subtract, what do you get? 5. What is this 5, we call it? Remainder. Is this clear, everybody? Any questions? Okay, next, let's take the first example here. Okay, we're gonna do long division. Are you ready? Ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Which one is dividend? X squared minus 5x plus 6. That's the dividend. Which one is the divisor?
X minus 3.
Okay, now we're gonna do what?
Divide.
Yes, take the first term, divide by the first term. What's the first term? X squared, divide by what?
X squared.
Give you how much?
X.
X. Take this x and put it where?
4.
On the top here. And then you multiply it how many times?
2 times.
2 times. You get x squared minus 3x, correct? And then we have to change the sign.
Negative.
So we get the result x. So we put x in the top here, and then we multiply it, and you get this result. The next step, you must change the sign. So the sign here become what?
Negative.
Negative, and this one?
Positive.
Positive. So if you have positive and negative, and they are the same, so you cancel, you get 0. And here you're gonna get what?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x, correct. So let me put here negative 2x. And then you bring down the 6, correct? Now we take the first term, divide by the first term. So we're gonna put what? What's the first term here?
Negative 2x plus 6 فوق.
Negative, that's the first term.
صح. Negative 2x فوق بعدين
Divide by x. So that give you what?
negative.
Negative 2. We take the negative 2, where do we put the negative 2? حطه فوق هنا. And then you multiply it how many times? 2 times. So you're gonna get
negative 2x.
Negative 2x plus 6. Now what should I do with the sign?
Invert the signs.
This become positive and this become negative. It's very important to do this, okay?
X minus.
All right, so now what's the answer?
X 0.
This 0 and this one 0. So your final answer will be what? X minus 2. What does this mean? It means if you multiply this times x minus 3, it give you x squared minus 5x plus 6. That's what it means. Is this clear?
يساوي نقدر نستخدم لا يساوي جزء من الثلاثة.
نعم.
ثلاثة من الإنجاز اللي هي x ناقص ثلاثة.
Yeah, that's this is what is it called? Divisor, right? This is the divisor. It's given in the equation, and this is the dividend. Okay, let's take another example. Okay. Five y plus 10 plus y squared over y plus 2. Which one is dividend?
The dividend is 5y plus 10 plus y squared. بس نرتبها شوي.
It has to be in order, right?
Yeah.
And what's the divisor?
Y plus 2.
And that's the dividend, right? Okay, so we have to put it in order first. We have to put this in order. So how can we put it in order? Which one? According to the power, right? So y squared. Do we have y? Yes. Do we have 10? Yes. Is this clear? Now we take the first term, divide by first term. So y squared divided by y. That give you what? Y. Take this y and put it where? Put it in top here. And then you multiply it how many times? 2 times. Yalla, multiply. What are you gonna get? Huh? Yalla, mister. You can tell me y times y, y squared. Y, huh? 2y. Very good. And what should you do, Muhammad? Muhammad, change the sign. So they give you 0. This give you how much? And you bring down the what? Then take the first one divided by y, right? And you get 3. And you put the 3 where? Here. Then you multiply the 3 how many times? So what you get? 3y plus 6. And you have to change what, Muhammad? So this give you 0, right? And this give you plus 4. I cannot divide 4 by y. All I have to say is just the remainder is going to be plus 4 divided by what? Y plus 2, because I cannot divide it. So that's your final answer. So your answer would be what? Y plus 3 plus 4 over y plus 2. Okay, and that means if you multiply this times what you have here, if you multiply this times y plus 2, it means what? It means equal what? Y squared plus 5y plus 10. That's what it means. Is this clear, mister?
Yeah.
Any questions? If you understand, raise your hand. Okay, so everybody understand. Should we go to the next one? Yes? Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, let's solve this one. Ready? Which one is the divisor?
Y minus 1.
Which one is the dividend?
Y top 4 minus 2y top 2.
Is this in order?
Yes.
It's not in order. No?
Yes.
Y to the power 4. Where is y to the power 3?
It's multiple 0.
Yes.
لازم نحطها.
Yep. Where is y to the power 1? Is this clear? So if it's not there, you have to put it. Clear, mister?
Yeah.
So this one is not here, this one is not here. You have to put it because it goes with order, right? Now we take the first term, divide by the first term. Which one is the first term? Which one is the first term?
Y.
Y to the power of 4. Divide by y. How much? Y to the power of what? 3. So we take y to the power of 3 and put it where?
Half of what?
And then multiply it how many times?
Three times.
Yalla, multiply. Tell me. What do you get?
Y to the power of 4 minus 2y half.
And what's the first step? Yeah, Muhammad.
Change the sign.
So this become what? Negative. And this become what? Positive. So what should I do now?
This is 0 to
This
y
becomes
to the
0 and this become what?
2y to the
And then you bring down what?
begin.
Negative 2y squared, correct? Now you take the first term, divide by the first term. What's the first term here?
2y to the power of 3.
Divide by what?
Y.
You get what?
2y to the power.
Y squared, correct? Take the y squared, put it where? And then multiply how many times?
2 times.
Yalla, what do you get?
2y to the power of 3 minus 4y to the power of 3.
So you get y to the power of what? 3 and negative y squared, correct? Yes or no? Then I have to change what? The sign. This become what? Negative, and this become? This give you what? 0, correct? And this one give you?
No, this one gives you negative 3y.
Say again.
Minus 2.
The minus 3. Negative with negative.
This one is positive, right?
Uh-huh.
And this one negative, correct?
Okay.
So how much the answer?
Negative 2.
Negative? Negative?
No, this is negative y.
Negative y squared. And then you bring, what's the next one?
0y to the power of 1.
And then we take the first term, divide by the first term.
So negative y.
Negative y?
Yes.
Then you bring the negative y where?
So
Yes.
the problem.
Say again.
Well, minus 1.
Minus y here. And then we multiply 2 times, right? So what do you get?
Negative y to the power of 2 plus y.
Negative y to the power of 2
Plus y.
plus y. And then what should you do? Change the sign, correct? So this cancel, right? You get 0. What do you get here?
Negative y.
Negative y. And then you bring down what?
5.
Plus 5. Then we take the negative y, divide by y, what do you get?
Negative 1.
And then you put the negative 1 where?
Oh.
Then you multiply it. What do you get?
You get negative y plus 1.
Negative y
Plus 1.
plus 1.
Change
So what's the remainder?
4.
Change the sign. This become positive and this become negative. So cancel, you get 0. What do you get here?
4.
Plus 4. Can I divide? No. It's going to be,
over y minus 1.
exactly. So it's going to be 4 plus 4, right? 4 divided by what? Y minus 1. That's your final answer. Easy as easy. Yalla, copy. So I have here, what is this shape called? What is this shape called? Rectangle has what? Length and Widths, correct. So what is the length here? 4x minus 1. Can you see that? That's the length. Can you see that or no? Yes? And what is the width? Do we know the width? No. طيب, how much? What is the area of a rectangle?
2x plus 2y.
L times W, the length times the width. So what is the area? 12x squared minus 23x plus 5 equal what? What is the length?
4x minus 1
Times what?
w.
Now he's asking for W. He wants to know W. So how can I get W?
Divide.
W is like this. 12x squared minus 23x plus 5 divided by 4x minus 1. Now can I do this division like this way? I cannot. It has to be what? Long A division. Otherwise, it will not get the right answer. Because I remember one student, he was like, oh, 12 divided by 4 is 3, x squared divided by x, like this. And he's dividing the first one by the first one only. That's not going to work. You have to do the long division. Why? Because this one is what? How many terms? 2 terms, right? So let's do the long division. Which one is the divisor? 4x minus 1. Which one is the dividend? That's the dividend. Now, let's take the first term, divide by the first term. Yes, what's the question?
Can we not separate the 4x and the negative 1 and do it that way?
No.
ما تجي.
Yeah. You can do the PhD on this if you want.
لا والله بس اسمع.
Yeah, you can
هيك يعني.
do the PhD.
ما قلت فلسفة والله. I'm just asking a question. لو هي صح ولا غلط الجواب. مو بلو هذا الجواب بس.
Okay, so search it and come up with solution. Okay. So what should we do here? What are you gonna get? 3x.
3x.
Where we put the 3x? Over here, right? Then multiply it how many times? 3 times 4, 12x squared. 3 times 1, negative 3x. And what should we do next? What should we do next? Change the sign, correct? So this give you what? 0. And this how much give you? Negative 20x. And then you bring down the what? The 5. Negative 20x divided by what?
5.
4x. Give you what? Negative 5. Is this clear? Now what's the next thing? We'll put negative 5 where? Here. Multiply it twice. What do you get? Correct? Now what should we do? Change the sign, correct? This give you what? 0 and this give you 0. So your final answer is what? 3x minus 5 times what? 4x minus 1. That give you what? 12x squared minus 23x plus 5. That's what it means. Is this clear or not clear?
Yeah.
Copy, please. Six point one, greatest common factor. What's the abbreviation for greatest common factor? Who can tell me? What's the abbreviation? G C F. That's called greatest common factor. Greatest common factor. And there is also something called factor by grouping. But a factor by grouping, you need one of the condition. It has to be how many terms? Term. So learning objective. 1, find the greatest common factor of a list of numbers. Find the greatest common factor of a list of variables. Term. Factor out the greatest common factor. Factor by grouping. Okay, what's mean factor in Arabic means? And factor form, greatest common factor, what it means, and factoring. Maybe you should look into the internet or in the book and find the meaning, okay? So let's go for the summary here. This is summary for the whole lesson, okay? Here I have factor 4x cubed to the power 4y squared minus 12x squared y cubed plus 20xy squared. Now, take a look at the 4, the 12, and the 20. What's common in all of them? What's common? 4, right? Because this 4 times 1, this is what? 3 times 4, and this one, 4 times what? 5. So the common one is what? In all of them, 4. So we take 4. What about x? We take the lowest power. The lowest what? Power. For x. Which one is the lowest power? X bar 1. Very good. And what about y? Take the lowest power. Y squared. Okay? Clear?
Yeah.
So we take this outside and then you divide each one of them by 4xy squared. So you get what? You get x cubed minus 3xy plus 5. That's your answer. Yes. Next one, here. Negative 25x cubed plus 10x squared minus 15x. I have 25, I have 10, and I have 15. Which one is the common one? Negative 5. Why negative 5? Because I have negative here. Okay. Now x, which one is the lowest x? X bar 1. And then you have to divide each term by what?
By 5.
Negative 5x. And that's your final answer. You get the final answer. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Now let's go for details. More details on this lesson, okay? Here we go. Find the greatest common factor of the following. I have 12 and 8. 12 is what by what?
4 by 3. So
4 by 3. And 8?
4 by 2.
4 by 2. So the common one is what?
4.
4. You take 4. And we take the lowest x. Is this clear?
Yes.
Next one. Find the greatest common factor. I have 16, 8, 20. 16 is what by what?
8 times 2.
4 by 4, right?
Yes.
8 is what? 4 by 2. 20, 4 by 5. Which one is common?
4.
So take the 4 outside. What about x?
X to the power 4.
Power 4. And y? Power 3. That's the answer. Easy as easy. Next one. Factor this. Now I have 18 and 12. 18 is what by what?
2 minus 6 by 3.
3 by
6.
6. And 12 is what by what?
2 by 6.
2 by 6. Which one is coming? 6. Take 6 outside. And what about y? We don't have anything common. So we divide by 6. So what do you get? 3y squared plus 2. That's your final answer. Easy as easy. If you understand, raise your hand.
Can I say 2
Yeah. Yeah. But take the common number, okay? Yeah, the next one. 8 and 4. 8 is what by what?
4 by 2.
And 4?
4 by 1.
Which one is common?
2x.
4. And what about x?
X bar 2.
So you divide. And what do you get? 2
X.
minus
2 minus
x squared. That's your final answer. Easy as easy. Next one. Yeah, who can tell me? 100, 50, 100.
10.
10, are you sure?
Yes.
Well, 50. 100 is what? 50 times what? 2. And 50, Abaran Kam, how much? 50 times 1. And 100? 50 times 2. Which one's coming?
50.
50. And what about y?
Y to the power of 2.
So now you divide. What do you get? What's left?
2.
2, huh?
y power 3.
Minus y. And here how much?
2.
Plus 2. Is this correct here? This one?
2 y
Power of 3. Correct. Very good. So that's your final answer. Easy as easy? Understand? Raise your hand. Okay, let's move to the next one. What's coming here?
Nothing. Maybe the one.
So if there is nothing, what should we say?
We remove the -1 and then we بيبقى 22 ونفك ال 11 it becomes 11 times between brackets x to the power of 2 minus 2, close the bracket and then -1 half.
Can you say this again?
هنا عشان صعب